I just ate a lot of Chinese food, and so I want to teach you how to properly cut your bangs for the next time you need to chop off all your hair when you're having a mental breakdown. Hello my friends, it's Jamie. Are you ready for another mental breakdown where you cut off all your hair and don't know what you're doing and then you regret everything afterwards? Today I'm going to teach you how to do that properly so you can have a good mental breakdown that you don't regret. Yeah! Alright, so I'm not actually cutting my hair today because I think it looks kind of nice right now if I'm being completely honest, and I'm not having a mental breakdown for the first time in forever. But I am at the point where I feel like being 23 years old and living with my parents and being on our second lockdown of the year has really started to take a toll just as of today. And so I need to do something. I need to do something besides just drinking coffee all day. So I'm gonna give my bangs a trim because they're looking a little shaggy. They're looking a little long. And I thought, what will make me happier and feel better than just like hanging out with my 25 oh, we're at 31 subscribers here on this channel. Without further ado, let's get started. The first thing we need to do while cutting our bangs is just brush your hair. Make sure it's shiny, make sure it's sleek. And even if you're not cutting your bangs, brush your hair with me anyway. It really makes you feel good. There's a 1 year, I think, period where I didn't own a hairbrush. I didn't own a hairbrush. I never brushed my hair for 1 year because you know why? You know why? If any hair people are watching this, you're gonna lose your absolute mind. I got a perm.
Call the police.
That was the time of my life where I was having a mental breakdown every hour of every day. I got a perm. And because my hair was permed, I thought, throw out all the hairbrushes. You're never gonna have to brush your hair anymore. It's curly. Oh my gosh, it was an absolute disaster. So thank God I'm out of that phase and we're into straight natural hair Jamie. And because I've been through that trauma, you know you can trust me with your hair. You can put your hair in my hands and it is in a good place. But what I really excel at is cutting bangs because I've been cutting my own bangs for years now, and like honestly, look at them. They kind of slap. They kind of like look like I just got back from a salon. Are you ready? Are you ready to cut your own bangs and feel so good about yourself today? Good. So after you brush your hair and give it some love, give it a good brush, you're going to need just a regular old pair of scissors. I'm not kidding. Like, I know it's probably not good for your hair and you should probably splurge on hair scissors, but I've never cut my hair with like real hair scissors, and so I don't think you need to either because I think it's fine to do it with this. Like if you're on a budget, yeah, just get any old scissors out of your drawer. The second thing we're gonna need, I forgot, so I'll be right back. Okay, the second thing you'll need is just like a big bowl, which is kind of gross, but that's gonna catch all of our hair that's falling, because the biggest pro tip I can give you is to not cut your hair just like over a sink and have your hair falling into the drain. I did that. I was really dumb, but when I first started cutting my bangs, I would just like cut them into the sink and be like, peace out hair, like you're gone forever now. And then my drain clogged up and I had to call like maintenance at my old apartment, and they're like, yo, we can't help you, this is your problem. What an absolute time. So get your bucket, put it on the sink here, just so that it's in the area where you're gonna be cutting your hair so it can like catch all the little particles falling. And basically that's all you need is a random pair of paper scissors, a hairbrush, and a bowl. I'm not kidding you guys, it's so easy. And you're probably like, obviously it's easy, you're just cutting your bangs. Well, you try to cut your bangs without my instruction and see how it turns out. There's a lot more finesse to it than you might think. All right, brush your hair, grab your scissors, and we're gonna start from this side to this side. I don't do it all at once. That would be crazy. That would be absolutely out of this world. We're gonna do it a chunk at a time. So I grab just like a little bit, probably like what? Is that a 1 to 2 inch section at a time? Grab it, make sure it's straight, make sure it's nice. Get your scissors. Don't you dare make them horizontal. We want vertical scissors right now, and just go across. Are you horrified? You shouldn't be. That's how I do it. You just snip, snip, snip from one side, let it down, see if it looks good, do it again. Okay. I probably look really silly because I'm trying to stare at my hair and chop it at the same time. But here, I'm gonna get it closer to you guys. Just like that. We don't want to cut too much off. That's the big thing. If you cut too much off, oh girl, you're screwed. Let's see how that looks. Not much has changed. Okay, so we're gonna do it again because that barely did anything. Make sure you're chopping this over the bucket like we talked about. All right, that's perfect. And my bangs are pretty fine too. They're not like super thick bangs. So I have to really be careful about like cutting them too much, because one time when I first got bangs, this section was like that. And I was like, I cannot leave the house. And this section was like straight. And so it was like, doot, doot. And then when my bangs were like that, I was invited to go to a military ball, like as a date for this guy who was like doing a dance. And I was like, are you sure that's a good idea? And so I went to this like really formal ball with my bangs looking like they had just come out of the War of 1812. Like it was bad. And let's move on to the next section. So take another chunk about the same size, trim it, make sure the scissors are vertical. Is that in focus for you guys? Oh, I look silly. I'm seeing myself for the first time. Chop, 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 chop. And this middle section, oh man, that's important not to chop it too much, because that's the forefront. That is going to be defining your personal style. So don't you dare chop it too short. Hey, oh, want to say hi? What I really want to do is just give him a little haircut, because like, look how you can't see his eyes. Homeboy needs a little bang trim, but Mama Kath says, no, 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 don't trim his bangs. They're really cute the way they are. Okay, Kath. I respect my mother. I respect my father. I'm not going to trim his bangs. Go run. Okay, we're on to section 2. No, we're on to section 3. Melt down. Grab it from this side. We're gonna do the same thing. I feel like I haven't given you guys like a nice close-up. I'm gonna move my bowl and I'm not gonna get it in my coffee. I hope that scissor sound is kind of like an ASMR for you, because I feel like it really could be really nice for everyone out there. All right, they're looking nice. They're kind of like short. Like before I cut them, they're kind of already at a good length. If I'm being honest, I like my bangs a little longer, but I wanted to show you guys like how to have a proper mental breakdown and not just go balls to the wall with your scissors and be chopping. So this is the fun part. Now we get to like look at our mistakes and see what we need to do better. Let's take a look at the bangs. Brush them out. Ooh! That's like honestly so soft looking in the camera. So good for me, I guess, is what I'm saying. Okay, that's actually looking really good. This, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, the middle part is a little messy. I think I cut it a little too short, but I kind of like cutting my bangs so that it's like a little bit longer here at the edge, so it kind of like fades into the hair. I'm not gonna touch it. I don't think it needs anything else. Oh, the puppy just went, arr. I think you can wait like 1 second while I tell you guys how much I love you. And I hope this was helpful. Really easy to cut your bangs. It takes me, like you saw, like 10 seconds. So if you are planning on cutting your hair or cutting your bangs for your next mental breakdown, your 300th mental breakdown of 2020, watch this video first so you can see how to do it properly. Your hair, honestly, if you're gonna cut your hair for a mental breakdown, just go for it. Don't watch any videos about that, because sometimes it's fun to see how bad that is. Your hair you can fix, like your full head of hair, you can fix that no problem if you like absolutely botch it. Your bangs, however, that's a whole different story. If you cut your bangs in a terrible way, like I did before that military ball, there's no way you can fix that. Just like, you can't pull them back and like clip them, because that makes it look even worse. You can't like just keep cutting them until they look good, unless you're like a full-time celebrity and like if you cut your bangs short, it's like a cute look. If you're a normal person and you cut your bangs too short, no, absolutely not. People will just judge you. So watch this before you have your next mental breakdown. Drink some coffee, hug some puppies. Make sure you put a bowl down before you're cutting your bangs so you don't have to clean your drain and pay money for plumbers. I love you. Thanks for watching this. This was a really like therapeutic video for me. Thank you, bye.